The honourable member for Calgary, Rocky Ridge.
Madam Speaker, the Liberals promised to be the most open and transparent government in history and said data paid for by Canadians belongs to Canadians. Well, that promise is just a sick joke after 9 years of secrecy and cover-ups. Yesterday, common sense Conservatives forced the NDP-Liberal government to release some of the data that they had been suppressing, which proves that the carbon tax costs every Canadian family nearly $2,000. The Environment Minister has misled Canadians. When will he resign?
The Honourable Minister of Environment and Climate Change.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I think that the people who should resign are the people who have hundreds of times voted against providing Canadians with clean air, clean water, protecting the environment. Not tens of times, hundreds of times, Madam Speaker. If anyone should resign in this House, it is this people. 8 out of 10 Canadians are better off because of carbon pricing, where the federal program applies. We're helping Canadians. We're fighting climate change. They're doing none of that.
The member for Calgary, Rocky Ridge.
Well, Madam Speaker, this government only does the right thing when they get caught. They only disclose this information because Conservatives forced them to. This NDP government put a gag order on the Parliamentary Budget Officer because they didn't want Canadians to know the economic cost of the carbon tax. Per capita GDP is falling. The carbon tax makes life more expensive, proving that this Prime Minister is not worth the cost. The Environment Minister has misled Canadians by hiding the truth. When will he resign?
Honourable Minister of Innovation.
I think we've answered that question many times. The sloppy Conservatives, we know where they're going. They're against climate change. They've resigned on acting on behalf of Canadians. They've resigned on taking the best side of the Canadians. They've resigned on future generation, Madam Speaker. Think about that. They will not stand up to fight for our kids and our grandkids. Climate change is the issue of our time, Madam Speaker, and they've resigned from this issue. So it's laughable to hear them speak about resigning. 8 of 10 Canadians will be better off, Madam Speaker. We're going to fight for Canadians at every step of the way, and Canadians know that, and they see the games that the Conservatives are playing this morning.